Hi. So today we're in my storage unit. I figured hey, all right. Storage unit action here. Got a fresh bin from the storage unit. We'll pop her open, see what's in it. Looks like a lot of kind of randoms. I see some movie Maniacs. I see a Darth Vader, Angry Bird's head. Oh, all the spots filled. So we'll go through that. Some masks. Let's see what we got. All right. So we're going to start out with Sarah Connor from Terminator 2. This is a movie Maniacs, Series 5, came out in 2002. This will be shortly after, if not right after, the cardboard backings. It comes in that thick plastic that could be waterproof, essentially. It has still the movie Maniacs logo holder with the poster in the back that I can see. She comes with a ton of different accessories, mostly guns and weapons. She's got her big machine gun, her pistol, and her knife. I can also see these sunglasses so she can look super cool. She has her hair pulled back in this action figure. If I remember right, they made, like in the early days, the movie Maniacs always came out with a couple, whether it was different versions or whatnot. And I think they have actually a hair down with her hat on one, if I remember. Could be wrong about that. She comes with her extra arm, which I imagine holds that machine gun awesomely. The pumped up arm from her working out so much in the movie, that was a big thing. On the back of it, it shows her awesomely standing there with her L arm all ready to go. It shows the other figures that came out in the series. Sarah Connor, Terminator 2, movie Maniacs. Alright, so next we're looking at Candyman. Now this is the cardboard backing. I actually have to go way back here to see the whole thing because he is in a big old large packaging as they were in the early 2000s. He's from 2001, Series 4 of the movie Maniacs. I think this is the last ones that they kept in the cardboard packaging. We'll keep it close. I don't know much about Candyman. This is the guy is Candyman from, this is I guess from Candyman 3. It looks like his arm is a little hook thing, which will probably make sense to those who know. Again, you got the cool movie Maniacs holding thing, and it does have the movie poster in the back. This is Todd McFarlane. The back of him just kind of shows a bunch of different figures coming out. I can see Blair Witch, all from the kind of the earlier series of movie Maniacs, the Jaws one, the Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. Don't see any other accessories with him, but hey, when you got a knife for a hand, what more do you need? Next you got Child's Play, or I'm sorry, Chucky from Child's Play 2. Movie Maniacs, it looks like series number 2. So this thing came out in 1999, a 90s toy. It kind of shows what toys are coming out. Scream, Pumpkinhead, Bride of Chucky. He was doing Austin Powers back then. Ooh, the Rock Stars, the Beatles, I've got all of those. I was a real big fan of Todd McFarlane in the early days, and he was the only one doing the awesome 3D printing ones. Again, we'll go way back here to kind of see the whole packaging. It's that cardboard packaging. Sadly, over time, this one got a little yellow. The action figure looks fine, but I can see the packaging did get a little yellow, as that certainly happens sometimes with them as they sit in storage. Again, it has the movie Maniacs holder with the poster in the back. I'm a fan of it. Looks like it comes with the classic Chucky knife, but otherwise he's pretty simple. I can see he's got real hair, which is awesome. Yeah, fun Chucky doll. Alright, we're going to move on to Hannibal Lecter here from Silence of the Lambs. This is actually by Cult Classic by NECA. This came out in 2006, I believe. He comes with an extra little strap I can see here, and I think that's for the bottom of his legs. I saw a back picture, and you can see his legs are strapped up. He comes with a wheel truck on the back for a human wheel truck to kind of strap him on there so they could get him around. And then underneath the sticker, he has his face mask that's very iconic to the Hannibal Lecter toy. The back of it, pretty simple, shows a cool picture of him, talks a little bit about him, of who he was. It does show the other Cult Classic characters that came out in this time. This is Series 5, which by chance that Sarah Connor was Series 5 as well. but different makers. Very cool figure. He stands as he stands, his arms, he has not really any articulation. Just tie him to the wheel truck and display him. Animal Lecter, Cult Classic, Series 5. Alright, next as we get in there, I can see we got a little Star Wars Pride collection, little BB-8 droid all rainbow colored out. But he's pretty fun. I did like when they came out with, now they honestly have all sorts of editions of them, but this was one of the first Pride Edition ones I saw. I was really thought that was pretty cool. I do have an Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. This is also a Pride collection one, or as they call it, Over the Rainbow. Just Elvira, if you know, she always dressed in black, but here is her rainbow dress, a couple different faces and hand accessories, and probably a movie, actually, a VHS. Some great imagery on there. The back of it shows the toy. And this is called the Over the Rainbow series, so it's got the yellow brick road and everything. Who makes this thing? Oh, it's NECA. That makes sense. It's a NECA real toy. Came out in 2024, so she's not real old. Saw her, she was shiny. I love the way her rainbow dress shines. So big fan. Previously mentioned, we got our Angry Birds Star Wars Darth Vader head. This Angry Birds Star Wars game was a lot of fun when it first came out. I played the heck out of it. This is a representation of the old 70s Darth Vader action figure holder. If you know, you know. I hit the button and it pops right open. And it's got basically the little bases that they were on, so that's what's all over the bottom. And themselves, I mean, I can see we got Darth Maul in here, who was my favorite, Han Solo, Qui-Gon Jinn, all in bird form from the popular game. Jabba the Hutt is a pig. So some really, really fun ones. I'll go through it and show those individually. Alright, so we'll go through these. It looks like we got a Mace Windu bird, Obi-Wan Kenobi, we got a C-3PO bird, R2-D2. He looks like an egg. Funny. Yoda bird. Oh, this is the, I don't know his proper name, but he's a bounty hunter. Pig. All the pigs, all the good guys are birds, because that's the way the game plays. We got our Emperor Palpatine, Qui-Gon Jinn, Lando Calrissian. We got Han Solo and Carbonite bird. Previously mentioned our Darth Maul pig. Got our Chewbacca, big fat one. In the game, he'd be the big crushing one. Our most annoying bird, we got our Jar Jar Binks bird. We got our X-Wing pilot, our General Grievous pig. Who would he be? I guess I'm gonna go with either Luke, Obi-Wan, or Anakin. Those who know will, I'm sure, let me know. We got our Emperor's Guard pig, our Jabba the Hutt pig. We got our Princess Leia, comes with the little shooter. Our Jango Fett, I'm gonna say Jango Fett because he's the blue color like he should be. Our Ewok bird, cute. Another TIE fighter, I'm gonna say this is more specifically Luke Skywalker. Oh, you know what, he's not a TIE fighter necessarily. And then, of course, the Darth Vader pig. Alright, so next, this is in a gigantic box, and this is going to fit the series of the Nightmare Before Christmas figures that I had. This is pretty awesome. It's Jack and Oogie Boogie. They come with the cards that were in the movie. I can see a full-on setup for them. The back will show you kind of what it has. It says cards have movable arms. And it's just the scene where they're dancing around the roulette table. Oogie Boogie has dice in his hands. This is by NECA. Again, I did a whole video on the Nightmare Before Christmas one. The box is in pretty rough shape. It is kind of beat up on the back. It's not terrible. It still has the plastic, but honestly, plastic's a little disconnected. It just, the glue came undone after years. But it looks like Jack and Oogie Boogie are in really, really good shape. That's a really cool addition to my Nightmare Before Christmas ones. And these cards are real thick plastic. I can see the arms do flop out, like in the movie when the roulette thing's spinning and the king cards come out, their little swords and everything flip out. So looks like that does that. Very, very cool. Big. Really, really big. This thing is, I'll definitely keep it, but my gosh, it's gigantic. So, alright, sticking with the giganticness of things, this is kind of awesome. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'll go way back here to show them. It's gonna be Dr. Frankenfurter in his doctor's outfit, but I'm sure that comes off and he'll be wearing this outfit. Lingerie, yeah, it says replica of the lingerie costume included, which I wish I could show you, but he's just too big. We're gonna, sorry, go sideways with him. Free Time Warp map poster inside, which is kind of awesome. The back shows scenes from the movie. He stands, I don't know, but he hit his belly, and again his batteries are dead, but he's a talking doll, which is pretty awesome. The face and everything of him looks really, really good. Again, giant packaging. Looks like he takes 3 AA batteries. Who makes this? Oh my gosh, this is just a Spencer Gifts original, which is kind of hilarious. What a huge score. I love this movie, so really awesome to see him in there. Very big. What else? You got Free Time Reports, replica of the lingerie costume with the Try Me. I'm gonna have to pop him out and get some batteries going. Packaging's in a little rough shape, but he seems to be in great shape. Very, very cool doll. Here we have just a box. What's it gonna be? Yeah, it looks like a bunch of randos. But this is from the Corn Action Figures mic stand. Was an H.R. Giger designed mic stand. So that's kind of awesome. This is really just got a bunch of toys and stuff in it. This is Boardwalk. This is going to be from the Monopoly. Yeah, you can see Mediterranean Avenue, Boardwalk. This is just a little jewelry case that opens up. That is one of those old ceramic ones, but it is Monopoly themed. The Kermit the Frog ornament. I bet it's a keepsake ornament, but the batteries are going to be dead on it. But he does sing Rainbow Connection. It's going to be from like a souvenir shop or a Walgreens in San Francisco. It's funny because it's all full of Monopoly pieces in it. It looks like, and there's a medium fry, and then like those old Monopoly board games I used to play. I don't so much anymore. I don't know if they've made that in a while. Snow globe without any water in it, but I don't think it's supposed to have water. It just has sand in it. Oh, this is cute. This is Fimo. My wife probably made this for me when we were dating. There's a lot of little plastic characters in here, it looks like from Harry Potter. So I can see we've got Dumbledore and Hagrid, an owl. We've got, there's mirrors in here, some stuff my sister's made I can see because she's pretty crafty. My original, back in the day when I started collecting, these pewter Dungeons and Dragons characters were huge. So I got one of the wizards from that, which is a trip. This is when I was traveling Europe and went through Russia. I got this, and it's just one of those nesting doll things, but it's all Russian leaders, if you will. So more of these Harry Potter characters. Ooh, the three-headed dog. Wow, this is just some old school trinket stuff that I kept forever and ever. This is a rattlesnake character that has a baby rattlesnake. That was the top. Looks like there's some old seeds in there. Oh wow, a Jeremy Fish belt buckle. This is going to be from Upper Playground. I loved Jeremy Fish, the artist. And my old skull box is in it. And inside of it is just full of trinkets, memory stuff. He makes frog sounds. One of my old stickers, my first ones, in a cute little kind of mushroomy container, but again, just kind of a ceramic trinkety box. More trinkety boxes. This is a fairy one. Here we got Harry and Hermione. Rockwood. Rockwood is what the Hardys and Ely turned to, I believe. So really just a lot of memory stuff. Awesome for me to see. Super boring for those watching, I'm sure. This is something looks like my sister made. It's just a tile. Oops, can't see. Just a tile thing, but she's real into it. She's got Sabin Marie Designs now, does like jewelry and all sorts of trinket stuff, and takes a lot of watch pieces and antique pieces and puts them together. And this is going to be one of her super old ones, one of her first ones, if you will. So yeah, that's what's kind of in this box. It's just a bunch of memory stuff. A little vacuum thing here. For those who know El Gaucho matches, which you can't get matches anymore. All right, that is a super random box. I'm gonna get this put away and we'll continue. All right, so as I'm digging, I don't see a bunch more like action figures in their packages, but I will start pulling out what I do see. Looks like we got a Wolverine mask. For a minute, they were making all these masks come out in stores, and I was a big fan. This is just a real simple strap on the back, actually Velcro. Oh, that's nice. But they fit really nice. That was just a Wolverine mask. Of a Kylo Ren mask. This one's pretty heavy, and I can tell, yep, it's got a voice changer and everything on it, so you can sound like him. We've got our Batman mask. We've got our Thor wings mask, and that looks like the mask that I have. Looks like I got a poster here. Let's see what it is. Be awesome together. From the Lego movie, I can see. It's Benny. We got Emmett. I imagine Wild Style is in here. But they're just big movie posters all rolled up nicely. I'll put these away. Somebody won't try. Found this tin Superman old school looking sign. It's just one of those metal signs you see. Alright, again, opening this up. What do we got? Oh, it just looks like some things that I colored. Oh, this is cool. It's that felty feel to it that I marked it. It's Spider-Man. That's a good one. Again, I painted. It looks like not painted, but I colored these in with marker, and they have that fun felty feel to them. Totally random. My graduation picture and tassel is in here from 1994. There's my graduation tassel. You never know what you're gonna find in these storage boxes. A picture of me, graduation day. One of my stickers from Tron Soda, and then my graduation picture. That's super fun. It's like we got a Darth Vader clock. Lego Darth Vader clock, I should say. Generally, you push him and he lights up red. These batteries are going to be dead. And we got a random Lego head in here. It is empty, but it's just a little storage container. We got Super Mario. Pretty good size Super Mario. Looks like his hands are positioned. I would have to imagine he holds a DS. He's kind of just lawn ornament. If I had a yard, I'd go put him in there. This is going to be a Tim Burton pumpkin. I know I have a Jack the Pumpkin King big old doll that talks, and this is obviously, that's got to be an accessory from that. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is from 5024. This is an art group in San Francisco. When I lived there, I was a huge fan. This is from the Get Small series. Sam Flores, Jeremy Fish are a couple of the artists that did it. I absolutely love these guys and collected like t-shirts, shoes, all sorts of things from this. This is kind of neat because this is shaped like one of the buses, which I took the bus all over San Francisco, and then the toy was inside. It looks like this was from Billy Brown's. It's not in there. There's a card in there. But there's the card in there that shows them. The Billy Braun series, I have a few of them, different ones and things that Sam Flores designed. This character was all over shirts and everything, but this would have just been his action figure. It came from Upper Playground. This is from 2005, it looks like, which would make sense. That's a neat little find there. This could be creepy. It's a Jack in the Box. So, let's see what it does. I have honestly no idea what's going to pop out of here. You got a bear, you got some ABCs, random old school tin toy, and then the clapping monkey. The top has a top on it. Ooh, it turns on, but again, yeah, batteries. If I can hit this, oh, it's a skeleton guy. It doesn't look like any particular character. I would have to imagine this was a Halloween toy that came out. I'll put batteries in there and see what he does. I assume it plays scary music, and then eventually this little skeleton guy would pop out. It's like we have mini mates. We got a Jay and Silent Bob. This is going to be the black and white ones. This is from the major motion picture Clerks, hence why they're black and white. On the back of it, it just kind of shows them. PX, preview exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con. So that's pretty awesome. This is from Comic-Con, limited to 3,000. This was put out in 2013. Millennium Falcon. This is just a toy Millennium Falcon. It opens up and it's a watch holder essentially. I used to make little kits out of these, and so that's what that was. Oh, this is fun. This is actually, again, with the upper playground. This is going to be Sam Flores. This is the Billy Bronze character, but this is the gold edition. What's awesome about this is actually signed by Sam Flores, as well as this little illustration that he drew me. When I was visiting Seattle once, I was living in San Francisco, but I didn't have to. I came to visit Seattle at the same time. This was during my birthday. Sam Flores was going to be at Upper Playground signing toys and things like that. And so I called a bunch of my San Francisco friends and I said, hey, for my birthday, I want you to go to Upper Playground and see if you can get me one autograph. I came home and I had all sorts of autographs, including this one that my friend JR got me, where he flat out drew this full picture and then signed it there. So I'm a huge fan of this one. I have a couple others that are signed over to me that my roommate Kimmy and some other friends did. So that is really, really awesome to see. And he's still in really good shape. I'll actually have to keep him out and put him up somewhere. It's like we got a Star Wars guy. This is would have been like when every storage box has a Star Wars figure in it. So looks like he's from the Phantom Menace. It is Darth Maul, which is, although I kind of quit collecting the Star Wars figures, I will probably always buy a Darth Maul. Comes with the two swords and his hood and his little binocular things there. This is when they were doing all sorts of the movies. Same with the back. It kind of has that old school feel to it. Shows all the ones that are in the series and the big characters. This is totally a good shout out to the 80s toys. So that's kind of awesome. This is a GameStop exclusive, just video game book. These used to be great, but this is for Mortal Kombat, so it will show all the Mortal Kombat DC Universe, all the moves and fatalities and animalities and all those kind of things that you could do on Mortal Kombat. This showed me how to do them, and I love trying to do them, so I would probably use this. Cheat code books were a huge thing before the internet, and I used to collect the heck out of them. I have a ton of them. Got rid of pretty much all of them, but this one's still super handy, and I was a big Mortal Kombat fan. You could do awesome things on it.